Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is the second episode of the Purple Belt, and this is episode number 87. And we're going to be going with Crapsee again today. The code is V8E7K7. Good morning, Randall. And what we're going to do is we're going to engage the roll tracker right here. Keep in mind that we're going with the 5-3-5-4 dice set, which is our Kissing Sixes set. And if you want to see what the set looks like and the different numbers that are associated with it, go back to episode number 86 of, which was yesterday's Level Up program. And I go through kind of a good explanation of what the numbers are on the dice, how they come up, and how we can kind of interpret them. I again went through last night and kind of altered my betting program, my shooter based betting program. So again, daily, every other day, somewhere around there, we're going to be altering it and updating it and trying to make it so it's better for us. So let's get started right away. I'm going to go with a $15 pass line bet, $3 craps check, 424 in the ATS. And I'll wait just a few seconds here for some more people to get into Crapsee and to get ready. We already have 3 people into Crapsee. As a side note, again, tonight at 4:06 Central Time, I will have the Level Up Purple Belt video, my edited version. Keep in mind that it's a basic overview of the Purple Belt. The Level Up program is going to actually go through the detailed portion of everything. But guys, check out the video. Like I said, it took about an hour or so to record it. I have about 6 hours of editing into it, and I really am looking for everybody's opinion to see what you think of the video. So make sure you leave comments on that video and suggestions of what you like, what you don't like, what you think could be better, what you want to see more of. So let's go all bets set, and let's go for our first roll for the day. And again, we're working on grip, we're working on target landing zone, we're working on posture, we're working on energy in the dice. So here we go, dice up. And our first roll for the day is a 5-3-8, easy 8. So what we're going to do differently with our betting program today is we're going to actually press our numbers up right away for the first 3 hits. And then at the end of the 3 hits, we'll take it down and we will see where we're at. We need $109 to break even before we can actually go on free roll. So let's go 96 crossed, not including the point. And that's to start off with. Our point is covered on the pass line, so we're going to go with 5-3-5-4 dice set. And you notice I took all those chips away. We only got 3 chips in our tray today. So now every time we get a hit, we're just going to move it over to one side of it. So that way we know when we're at that 3 box number hit level. So we got all bets set here. 5-3-5-4 dice set. And dice out. And I kind of pulled a little bit on that one. And we have an ace deuce of Fredo sauce. So that's going to help towards the ATS. That is 1 dice that is off axis. So one of the things we're going to do in the Purple Bowl is we're going to try to go through our results. Good morning, Mike. We're going to kind of go through our dice results and kind of talk about it so that way we know what the dice are doing. Again, to know what the different dice results show. Go back to yesterday's episode and it'll show you what is what. So if I have a 1 or 6, that would be off axis, and what the double pitches are and the single pitches and all that type of stuff. So all bets set, and we get dice out. And that left die took off on us. We have a 4-3-7, so early 7 out. And that 4-3 would be a primary 7. So that means that all the dice stayed on axis, even though it didn't look like it the way they rolled in that. But that was a early loss for us, $106 on that one. So we're gonna go back to that $15 pass line, $3 craps check, 424 in the ATS. Yesterday we had 3 really nice rolls. Good morning, Navaldo. Good morning, Chris, Demon Dog Chris. So I was not laughing at you last night, Chris. That was actually me saying hi to you. And then Degen jumps in and says hi back to me, thinking that I was talking to him. So that's why I said Chris also. And that's where the LOL came in. So just so you know, we got all bets set. And shooter number 2. Let's get some longevity in here now. Dice are split a little bit, so we'll reset them down and regrip them. There we go. Fingertips squared and release. And we have boxcars. Okay, so that's going to help with the ATS. And we also have the craps check, so that'll help with that as well. But that is a pass line loser. Okay, we're going to go back up to $15 on that pass line. We're sticking with that craps check. And for some reason, I put a $4 craps check in, which is fine because that paid for that right there. But we got 5354. And we got all bets set. And here we go. Let's get 50 rolls in at least today, 1 hour's worth of shooting. And we have a 4-6-10, so that'll be our new point. Waylon's best friend way in the end, Daddy Joe. Again, we're going to go with that 96 across the level, not including the point. And like I said, yesterday we had 3 nice rollers, 3 double-digit rollers. We did make money yesterday on our shooting, all bets set. And today we're going to try to make more. We're trying to get back to that $5,000 starting level that we started because we took some deficits last week and the week before. So remember, this Crapsee is April long, so we're going to be running the same Crapsee table the entire month of April. We have a 639 center field 9. So that's going to allow us to bring both the 5 and the 9 right now up to $25. And that'll be hit number 1. So we're going to take 3 hits and then we're going to come back down and see where we're at to see if we're at that break even point. And we are pressing the bets up right now, hoping that we get 3 box hits before that big bad number comes out. 5, 3, 5, 4, kissing 6 is set. All bets set. And with the results of yesterday, I don't think we should have a problem get those 3 box hits, but we'll see how it goes. And we have a ace deuce Alfredo sauce again. Dice are kissing off that back wall and they're like flying both directions. And that does nothing for our bets other than picking up the ATS. We have two more numbers we need for the tall this early into the roll. We need the 8 and the 11, the mid-mo yo, which we threw a lot of yesterday. So I don't see why we can't pick that tall up, but we'll see how it goes. Excuse me. And we got all bets set. And dice out. Regrip because they did split apart a little bit. There we go. And we have another ace deuce Alfredo sauce. We threw a lot of those yesterday, ace deuces and mid-mo yos yesterday. So it's something that this dice set is producing quite a bit of. 5-3, 5-4. Still looking for that second hit. Navallo's asking if I've compared how bouncy my home table is compared to the casino that I normally go to. He's curious about what casinos use as an under limit. That is the $1,000,000 question, Navaldo, as far as what casinos use as under limits. I think every casino is different, but if you were to compare my table compared to my home table, the one that I normally go to for the casino that I go to, the table is much harder than the table that I'm using right now. The table that I have is a semi-bouncy table, in my opinion. The table that I play at the Oneida Casino in Green Bay is actually a lot harder of a table than what I currently practice on. And 314 Big Joe from Crapsmaster Journey. And I find that my dice stick a lot more when it's a harder table. So that's actually a good thing. So we're going to bring that 4 up to $25 as well. And that's hit number 2. So we're looking for one more box hit here, and then we will come back down and see where we're at, see if we're on free roll or not. 354. So hopefully that answers your question, Navaldo. But everybody seems to have, every casino seems to be different as far as the bounce of the table. Some are harder, some are more bouncier. I know when I played down in I know when I played down in the Wisconsin Dells area, that table is a lot more bouncier than mine is. We have a 134 Big Joe again. So that's our second 4, and that's our third box hit. So that is nice. So that's going to actually help get us closer to what we need for our overall because of that right there. So we have $2 brought in, and we are looking for $109. So that to me is close enough to breaking even. So we're going to bring all of our bets down. We're going to go back down to over to that 96 crossed. And we're just going to start pressing up from here now. So I kind of have a new pressing method, if you will. And again, I'm taking a lot of my influence from, I take a lot of my influence from Mel from Craps Hawaii. So Demon Dog Chris is going actually through pretty well at the whole chunk casino a couple years ago. I went down there probably about 9 to 12 months ago, and I think they had some newer tables down there, Chris, and down there for me, up there for you, and they were bouncy. And there was myself and probably 4 older gentlemen down there. It was right away when the table opened up, and it was very short rolls by all of us. So we got all bets set here. Let's get going. Doing a lot of talking here. So, and like I said, they had two brand new tables. They were 14-foot tables, I believe there. And boxcars again. We threw none of those yesterday. We got two of them today so far. And that means that both dice are off axis. And one is exploding, one is imploding. No, they're both exploding. I'm sorry, both exploding on me, which is fine as long as I don't have one going one way and one the other way. Still looking for that 8 and 11 on the tall. We're looking for the 2, 5, and 6 on the tall. On the small, I'm sorry. 5, 3, 5, 4 dice set, all bets set. And left die really bounced up, but we have a 1, 3, 4 again. Big Joe from Craftsmaster Journey. So we did not throw a lot of those 1-3s yesterday. Today we are. So that is definitely the number that we should be watching for. We're going to bring up the 4 and the 10. I'm sorry, the 4 up to $25 again. So that will be a press. And we are in the positive right now. All bets set. 5, 3, 5, 4. Sorry for the quick draw on Crapsee there, a quick closing of the bets. My apologies, but I will try to work on timing as we go. The dice landed on top of each other, or right next to each other, and they just exploded straight out to the right and the left. But we came up with a 639. So that is one die off axis. But that is productive for our betting, and that is going to allow us to bring both our 5 and our 9 up to $25. So the way we changed our betting around today a little bit is so that we can actually bring the bets up a little bit faster. Yesterday I had some decent rolls, but I didn't make a ton of money. I did make money, but not as much as I probably should have. So we're going to be bringing those bets up a little bit faster and going from there. Yeah. I don't know if Navaldo, I don't know if I'm holding myself to a higher standard. When I built my table, I did a lot of research on what goes underneath the table, and I could not find any consistency. So if you go back to my build videos, you'll see exactly what's underneath there. We have a 2, 3, 5, perfect. No fill 5. So you'll see what's underneath my table. I do have a layer of vinyl, layer of felt, as well as the micro fiber that's on top. So that's going to allow us to bring the 5 and the 9 up to $35 now. So we collected a little bit and we pressed a little bit here. Or we're going to be pressing a little bit. So, and that's, I didn't really, when I was building the table, I was still new to the game of craps. And I went with what I thought was going to be right. But then after I had built the table and then I went to my local casino, I saw that mine's a little bit softer than a little bit more bouncier than what the home casino is. But I have found, even though it's a harder table, they have a spot towards the end on both sides that actually acts like a trampoline. And it's usually close to where I'm throwing the dice here. 2 too hard, 4. So 4 is definitely a hot number here. So I need to be very careful when I throw the dice down at the casino. So that way my dice don't fly off the table. So it is what it is. So 2, 2 on Crapsee here. And that's going to allow us to bring both our 4 up to $40. And we're going to put $15 pass line odds since 10 is the point. So we're in a profit $50 so far above what we have on the table. 5-3-5-4. That 2-2, by the way, was a primary hit, both dice on access. Now bet set and dice out. And that roll was a little short, but we still got a good result. 6-2-8. 8 came easy. That is one die off access. And that's going to allow us to bring our 6 and 8 up to $30 each. That is a press that Uncle Mel from Crapsee, Hawaii actually does. He goes from 18 to 30 on the 6 and 8 on the first press. And then on the next one, he will actually take, he'll take one of them up to $66 then. That's how he kind of power presses everything. And we got all bets set. Good morning, Marble Fork. Ho Chunk Casino is actually a name of a Indian casino, and they actually have several casinos. The one that we were referring to is in the Wisconsin Dells area. Another 2-2 hard 4. Again, both dice on access. But they have probably like 3 or 4 casinos around the Madison, Wisconsin Dells area. That's going to allow us to bring our 4 now up to $100. So they have, like I said, about 4 or so casinos in the Madison area. And only one of them, the Wisconsin Dells one, is the only one that has a craps table that I'm aware of. And then they also have a couple casinos, I believe, at least 1 or 2 of them up in northern Wisconsin area. So it is kind of funny. A lot of the Indian names around here are funny to most people. I got all bets set. And dice out. Good morning, Frida. And 5-2-7 out. So we had a little bit of a roll going there. We had the 4 press up to $100. So that kind of sucks. Would have been nice to collect on that. But we did make a profit that time of about 50 or so dollars, $53, I think, off of that shooter. Yep. So that was a good thing. We got a little bit of our money back from that first shooter. And that was a 15 roller. Good morning, OMC. So we got $15 on that pass line, $3 on the craps check, 424 on the ATS. And we're going to reset our chips back to the other side. Remember, we're going to go for 3 hits here. 5-3, 5-4 for our dice set. This is going to be roll number 19. So that second shooter was a decent shooter. I'll bet set, and we'll go dice out, looking for a point. And we have a 1-5 mixer, Christmas Sideshow Gamble. So our new point will be 6. I think that is our first 6 that we threw today. Yes, it is. We threw a lot of those yesterday. So we're going to go with that 96 across the level, not including the point. And we got all bets set. And we have a primary hit, 5-5, hard 10, puppy paws. So Wisconsin has a couple different casinos. They have the Oneida Casino, which is in Green Bay, which is where I go to. The Ho Chunk, northern Wisconsin, Wisconsin Dells, Madison area. They have Potawatomi, I believe that's in Milwaukee. So that's kind of a weird name, but try to spell that one, guys. So we threw a 10 on that. We're going to press the 4 and 10 up to $25. And that was our first box number hit. So we'll move a chip over. And we got all bets set. And we have a 639 center field 9. Dice kind of came out a little bit weird. They kind of twisted my fingers when they came out. But it has one dice off axis on that, which does not hurt us with this dice set that we're using. Good morning, Craig. 5, 3, 5, 4 is our dice set, kissing sixes. And that last one was a 9, so we're going to bring that 5 and that 9 up to $25. That was our second box hit. We need one more box hit, and we're going to come back down and see where we're at, see if we're in free roll or close to free roll, so we can make a determination if we want to start our normal pressing patterns. And the dice veered way off to the left, but we have a 6-4-10, which is a nice head. That's Waylon's best friend way in the end, Daddy Joe. So that's a nice little hit for us. And I didn't have that on a buy bet. I should have, darn it. But we're going to bring our bets down. And we're close enough. We're at a $90 profit here. So we're going to go back to that 96 across. We need to make up about $13, but that's not a big deal. So we're going to, like I said, go with the 96 across. I need to make sure that I make those buy bets because that does not do it automatically on Crapsee. So that was a couple of dollar difference that I actually lost out on there. So all bet set. This is roll number 23. Shooter number 3. And we have a 4-5-9, center field 9. Perfect. I think that's our first 4-9. The other ones are 6-3s, I think. So that's going to allow us to bring that 5 and that 9 up to $25. That puts us about $12 in the negative right now. So hopefully we can get a little bit, another 5 or 9 hit, and that'll bring us back up into that positive. So I'll bet set. But hey guys, I have $123 on a table for, and it only cost me $11 or $12 right now. So that's not a bad return there. And we have a 213 Alfredo sauce. So we've thrown quite a few of those today. That's our fourth one today so far, out of the few shooters that we've had. And 5-3, 5-4, so that does nothing for our bets other than the ATS, that Alfredo sauce. And we got all bets set. Dice are crooked or split and kind of twisted a little bit, so let's regrip them. There we go. And 314, Big Joe from Craftsmaster Journey. So that's one die off axis. We've been having a lot of one dies off axis today, which is not a big deal for this dice set. That's going to also bring our 4 and our 10 up to 25, and we're going to make sure that they're buy bets now. We have 5, 3, 5, 4, and all bets set. So we are $5 in the negative right now. So let's get one more roll in here. We should be in the positive then. And we have a 3, 2, 5. No field 5. Perfect. Oops, I have a problem on. We got to redo that roll there. 3, 2, 5. There we go. That came through good. I hit the wrong button on the KPI, so I had to clear it out and start it over. So 3, 2, 5. That's going to allow us to bring our 5 and our 9 up to $35. So we are now in the positive on our bets by a tune of only $10, but we have $163 worth of bets out on the table. 5, 3, 5, 4, and we got all bets set. And we got boxcars again. Wow, that's a lot of them today so far. 6, 6, 12. We hope that we can get this ATS hit somewhere today. Well, this is the second time we've gotten close. We only need the 2 for the small right now. We need the 8 and the 11 once again for that tall. Takes a little bit of getting used to this new dice set because I was so used to doing that 5, 4, 5 for hardware set. All bets set. Dice landed and they kissed. We got a 1, 4, 5. No field 5. Horse and buggy. So that is going to be a collect on this one now. So we are collecting that on this one. So next time we'll actually do a press. So we're going to actually bring a little bit of money back into the rack on that one. And that's how we have it set up for the new betting way, or today's betting way, I should say. 5, 3, 5, 4, kissing sixes, and all bets set. And again, we veered off into that mixing bowl. We have the 6, 3, 9 this time. So this one will be a press now. And now we're going to get away from the sister pressing on the 5 and 9, I believe. Let me double check my notes here. No, we are not. This is going to be our last sister press on the 5 and 9. We're going to bring them both up to $60. So we actually have a decent amount on there now. And again, that 5, 3, 5, 4, and that was one die off axis on that last roll, by the way. 5, 3, 5, 4, and all bets set. And we have a 1, 5 mixer. And that was our point, so we're gonna be looking for a new point here. So that was a nice little hit. And that's going to allow us, once I get going here, we're going to put our 6 and our 8 at $30 then, once we get this new new point established. And let's go to $23 on the pass line bet. We're going to go with a $4 craps check. Still looking for that 2, 8, and 11. 2, 8, and 11 is what we're looking for. All bet set. If you guys are just joining in, make sure that you check out my video that's coming out this afternoon at 4:06 Central Time. That's going to be the purple belt level video, my edited version. And that's going to give you an overview of what is to be expected on this level. And this is a perfect, nice new point, 268. So that's going to be another hit on that ATS. We got one step closer there. Okay, so let's do this one. So we're gonna make that 6 look like $30. We're gonna keep that pass line the way it is. So we have all the numbers pressed up now. And all we're looking for is that 2 and the 11 to get that ATS hit. And we are into profit by a tune of $50 right now. All bets set. And we hit the point again, 268. Perfect. I should have put some pass line odds on there, but I did not. So we'll have to deal with that. And that's going to allow us to bring that pass line now up to $40. And we're going to go with a $6 craps check. And we're looking for that 2 and that 11. So let's go all bets set. And we have a 7 for the come out, so that sucks. And that sucks because that resets that ATS. We were so close, guys. I apologize for that. That really sucks, but it is what it is. So we're gonna stick with that $40 pass line bet. We're gonna go with let's go with we're getting so close. Let's go with the 555 on the ATS because we are in profit right now a little bit. And again, we're gonna go with that $6 craps check. Darn it. Okay, all bet set. And we have a 639, so our new point will be 9. That was roll number 16. So what should we do here, guys? Let's pull that 9 bet down. We're gonna go $30 on the 8. And let's put $15 in pass line odds. And we'll call it good. So this is our third new point for this shooter. This is roll number 17. All bets set. And we have a 426. Perfect. So that's going to allow us to go to $66 on that 6. And this is going to be the first time that we're actually doing a single press. We're not doing that sister press now. And that's been we hit that a few times today, the 6. Okay, all bets set. And damn it. 167, both dice off axis. We just can't make any headway here, guys. We are making some profit, but not a ton of profit. We made like $80 that time of profit, $82 actually. So, okay, here we go. It's gonna be shooter number 4 coming up here. We got about 20 minutes left for the program for today. And we're going on roll number 37, $15 pass line bet, $3 craps check, 424 in the ATS. So we have got an SOR today of 12 so far and an SRR of 9. So those numbers are actually, yesterday were looking good. I think they were both in the like 15.7 at the end of the day. And that's where we're at. We're getting close to that again here. So let's reset our chips. And we got dice out, bet set. Hit that mixing bowl and they both roll right around. We have a 1-2 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So that is a pass line loser, but that is a craps check winner. So make sure that you're placing craps checks on me, guys, because I do throw a lot of craps numbers. Again, we're going to go with that $15 pass line bet. $3 craps check. ATS is still up. 5-3, 5-4, kissing 6 is set, and all bets set. And we have a 3-1-4 again. So one dice off axis. Our new point is 4. That's a Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. We're going to go to that 96 across level again. And 5-3, 5-4. We got all bets set. Give you just a second here for another person to jump in. Okay, all bets set. And I keep on pulling it off to the side there, but that's a primary hit. 5-5, puppy paws. So that's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 10. And we're going to put $15 in pass line odds. And again, we got 5-3, 5-4. And all bets set. And by the way, that was hit number 1. And we have a leaner. It's going to come down on the 5. So we have a 5, 3, 8. 8 came easy. And that's going to allow us to go to $30 on that 6 and 8. That was hit number 2. Need one more hit here, and then we'll pull everything down and see where we're at. See how close we are to free play. And 325, perfect. So it's no field 5, and that's going to allow us to pull everything down. We should be pretty close to free play here, but let's just verify that. Oh, that was the, we are not. We're going to have to go, I think, one more hit, but let's pull that down once and see. We're going to have to go one more hit. This is the first time that we're actually taking another hit in order to get close to that free play. So that is the one thing that I am I'm liking about the change today is we're getting to it faster. Yesterday was a big problem that we had. Good morning, Duracell. Okay, we got all bets set. And we got dice out. And 437. So that was a little bit of a shorter roll here. We had 2 good rolls today, 2 not so good. That was about average, that one. But that's right. We were close to getting to our free play there. Lost a couple dollars on that. Back again with the $15 pass line bet, $3 any craps or craps check, 424 in the ATS. And we're going to hit that ATS today because we've come close on multiple occasions already to hitting it. Five, 3, 5, 4, kissing sixes. And our goal is to get to 720 throws with this dice set. And then we're going to go back into Bone Tracker and we will pick a different dice set for the next 720 throws. And we have another hard 10. We've thrown quite a few of those today. Both dice are landing primary on that. That's our primary hit on access. Again, we're going to go with the 96 across level. And all bets set. And I keep on shanking it over to the side there, but we have a 6, 6, 12. We've thrown quite a few of those today. Both dice are off axis on that one. But that does help with the ATS here a little bit if we can continue to roll it through. We are still looking for our first hit on this shooter. And we got all bets set. And 2-2 hard 4. We've also thrown a lot of those. So hard ways are really showing up a lot with this dice set. And that is a primary hit as well. So that's going to allow us to go up to $25 on that 4. And that is hit number 1 for the shooter. We used Craig's chip to mark that, and we got all bets set. This is the second time, Demon Dog, that a second dice set that I've actually used for this journey. And this dice set is a recommendation off a Bone Tracker. The numbers on my rolls have gone up substantially for the short time that I've used it. In fact, this is the dice set that I used in the shooter competition last week, where I had a 27 roller. And yesterday I used it for the second time, and we had 4 shooters, and 3 of them were big time double digits. And you guys can see the numbers for today so far. But that is one of the things we're going to try to find out here, is if we do have any appreciable results here. 257. So another short row. And you got to figure out why that is happening. That was a double pitch on that one. So that was a loss big time on that one. So we'll go back $15 pass line bet, $3 any craps, 424 on the ATS. Not a distraction, buddy. Not a problem. This is something that, I actually enjoy the chats coming through. And the reason being is because if I can handle the distractions of the chats, the distraction of the Crapsee and the entering on KPI in it, there's no reason why I should not be able to handle the distractions in the casino then, because that would be one and the same on a lot of these levels here. And we have a 415 as our new point, horse and buggy. At least that's my opinion of that. Because a lot of things come at you in all different directions there when you're at the casino. So we got a 415. And we're going to go with that 96 across the level again. We're going to go with the 5-3, 5-4 dice set. And we got all bets set. Dice split apart when I released them, and we have a 5-2-7. So rolls that was a 5, guys. 5-2, 5-2. Rolls have shortened quite a bit here. That was another double pitch. So let's do this one. So let's call it at that, guys. We would have 5 minutes left normally, and we're at 48 rolls, so we are close to where we wanted to get in here because we're trying to get 50 rolls per day. So let's go check our results out today. And I'm not happy with them, but they are what they are. We had 2 decent rolls. We had an 18 and a 15. The rest of them were subpar. 6, 4, 3, and 2. Box numbers were expected. Inside numbers were a little bit low. 4s and 10s are really high today. Come out 7s are low. Horns are high. Fields are really high. Hardways are extremely high. And it was definitely a dark side play today. Valda's saying that everybody should come over to my house and knock the pots and pans and make lots of noise. Yeah, that would be fine. I would love to have the company over here. But hey guys, thanks for joining in today. Make sure, again, like I said, check out the video that's coming out this afternoon at 4:06 Central Time. And I look forward to having you guys come back tomorrow. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Thanks a lot, Abby, everyone.